Welcome to Dark Corner's Horror Smackdown Round 2. In this round, we're taking a closer look at the bad guys, but we still want you voting for the best or your favourite film overall. Match 33, Psycho versus Eyes Without a Face. A startling number of the films competing in our Horror Smackdown have plots that could have been B-movies, and none more so than Eyes Without a Face. The attempts of Pierre Brasseur's Dr Genessier to perform a face transplant on his daughter are easily analogous to the attempts of Bill Courtner to find a new body for his decapitated wife in The Brain That Wouldn't Die, and to 100 other ancestors of Frankenstein.
On pratique alors l'exsanguination. On vide de son sang jusqu'à la dernière goutte le sujet irradié.
A lot of things make this film different, but one of them is certainly Genessier himself, his aims, who he is, and how he works. Genessier's lab is like no other mad scientist's lab. No gothic brickwork, no Jacob's ladder spewing sparks. This is a real place. The face removal is not sanitised by Hollywood magic. It seems a real operation, and when the transplant is rejected, Genessier records his daughter's deterioration in strict clinical terms.
Les premières ulcérations se produisent accompagnées d'un décollement du derme et de signes d'infection. Le greffon nécrosé doit être retiré.
Unlike most B-movie mad scientists who take time to stop and explain their twisted visions in detail, Genessier's motives are always a little vague. His dedication to do anything for his daughter seems evident and guilt-driven, as he is the cause of the accident that left her without a face.
Toujours pour ton bien, Christiane.
And yet his ambition is also clear.
J'ai fait tant de mal pour ce miracle.
Most tellingly, woven throughout, and so thinly hinted at that you wonder if it's even intentional, are the suggestions that Genessier caused the accident to give him a subject. When rejection sets in, his first thought does not seem to be for his daughter, but for his experiment.
C'est raté.
Genessier does not really belong alongside other cinematic mad scientists, but alongside real-life ones like Joseph Mengele, the true monsters.
Il y a deux messieurs qui vous demandent à la clinique.
She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.
The character of Norman Bates first appears in the novel Psycho by Robert Bloch, and, like Leatherface, was loosely based on the murderer Ed Gein. While Texas Chainsaw Massacre chooses to exploit the grotesque aspects of Gain's crimes, Bloch opts for the unique characteristics that made the man.
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
And here lies the secret to Hitchcock's sleight of hand. When Norman is first introduced, he is chirpy and helpful, Marion's saviour, although he dwells a little too long on deciding which room to give her.
Cabin 1. It's closer in case you want anything. Right next to the office.
Enter Norma. Norman's overprotective mother casts a watchful eye from the house overlooking the Bates Motel, a dark, controlling force that has kept her son alone.
No, I tell you, no. I won't have you bringing strange young girls in for supper.
This climaxes in the famous shower scene where mother takes steps to remove a woman who would corrupt her beloved son. The story now focuses on Norman as he tries to protect his mother, methodically cleaning the crime scene and keeping the old woman hidden from those who would do her harm.
What do you think you're doing? Don't you touch me, don't! Norman! Put me down.
The audience is asked to sympathise for the son. Watching his face as the car fails to sink in the swamp, we are in his shoes, willing for it to be submerged in the dark waters. Of course, the twist that audiences were once warned not to reveal is now common knowledge. Norman and Mother are one and the same. Like many great films, inevitable sequels followed, carrying on the legend of Norman Bates. And then, in 2013, the critically acclaimed TV series Bates Motel launched, exploring Norman's early years and his relationship with his mother.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
So run upstairs. You know how Norman is. He'll sleep all morning if you don't wake him up.
Psycho was the first slasher film, changing the face of horror. And while other films cast their villain as a relentless, faceless killer with a dark secret, Norman Bates remains a more complex and challenging villain for audiences.
Why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Let us know your thoughts on these bad guys, and don't forget to vote on the horror film you want to see move into the next round.